My warm greetings to all of you, especially in these terrible times, unprecedented. So today, and we have 3 days talks. Today we will see the how to overcome simple tips, not much, but 1 hour we will discuss about how to face these situations. Tomorrow we will talk about mind management. A bit little deeper we will go into mind, and day after tomorrow we will see realities of life. Thus 3 days these talks are planned, same time between 11:30 to 12:45 or so. So I'll be sharing my screen and then we'll start the talk immediately. Yeah, I think you're all able to see the screen now. So friends, this is the Chinmaya mission, a motto to give maximum happiness to the maximum number for the maximum period through education. Okay, these are unprecedented times. Unprecedented means unprecedented. Never ever we had seen such a global situation in the past. There were many pandemics. There were many people died. In those days, without medication, without the science and technological advancement, mankind had gone through the difficult phases. Perhaps more lives were lost. But then as we are growing in this world, in terms of our population, also is growing on the globe, especially some of the countries like India and China, etc. And the entire globe today is a big, complex organization, a global network. Each country is dependent on many other countries for imports and exports. And these are not ordinary times now we are facing, because one sector goes down, it impacts all other sectors. I'm talking of so many. Health sector, you take economy, health goes down, economy goes down, and then especially during lockdown. And so much. And then each one of us are thinking that you made a mistake, I made a mistake, or you made a mistake. I made a mistake, nobody accepts. So we are blaming each other. And then, so many things are happening. So this was never happened in the history. But how do we come across this? We are sailing through. As a country, as a globe, we are sailing through, of course, at the cost of many lives, at the cost of many inconveniences, many inconveniences at the global level, at the country level, even at the very family level, because everything is unit. One unit it is, all interlinked. Therefore, how do we manage in these times? So now this pandemic, actually we are all experiencing, it is setting a new normal for us. I never thought that I will speak before the audience without audience. That is, with a screen in front of me, imagining all of you are sitting in front of me, imagining that you are listening to me. I never expected this kind of situation will come so frequently on a day-to-day basis. Online educations, online meetings, and nobody thought about it. No need to go to any office or any workplace. Unprecedented. And no challenges have enveloped us from all 360 degrees, from all sides. As I said, everything is a link. Health sector, economy sector, psychologically we are affected, physically we are affected. People are suffering. Many people have lost their jobs. And when you think about the magnitude of the suffering which is going on now on the planet, is something painful, where none of us can do fully help everybody, because we have to wait the time. We are playing, we are actually encountering the nature's fury. Okay, no field is untouched, remains untouched by COVID-19. Now another pandemic has started nowadays, Last year it started, but it was not so much as compared to this year in India, especially in other countries also. Like Brazil, you take the pandemic of fear. The fear is gripping us, all of us, in all directions, especially children born. I'm really wondering, the mothers who are giving birth to children in these times, COVID times, with fear of hospitalization. No, you cannot sit quiet at home. So much of fear, all types of fear. And very interesting thing is, when we are in lockdown, whole nature is celebrated. See? The pollution levels are decreased, and then so much of nature. Last year we saw many animals also coming into the towns, and because of full lockdown, absolute peace, it was calm and quiet, and as though, the animal kingdom started enjoying the situation on the planet. Man, friends, man, we must accept it. We all must accept it, irrespective of our differences at various levels. Doesn't matter, but we are all humanity. But how sensibly we are living on this planet, the big question mark. In tune with nature, respecting the nature. As long as we consider the nature is different from me, Earth is a dead planet, meaning it's a matter. It's something like it is not an entity, it's a living entity. That kind of, I'm not talking of anything. The planet is a living planet, not like a dead planet like other planets in the entire creation. There are so many planets. Life maybe there another distant physical life, this kind of life, maybe there, may not be there, because there must be there. Probabilities are there in the vast cosmos, the cosmic existence. I'm not going into all those dimensions now. But the question is that we are not living in tune with nature. At the physical level also, the physical body has its own nature. We are not living in tune with the physical body nature, the outer nature. So we have to learn lessons globally. If we want to survive, that's the cry of the scientists all over the world. If the mankind has to survive, we must change. We must change. So therefore, nature is now thrusting on all of us to change. It's creating a new normal by force and out of love, perhaps. So my question is very interesting. Please understand. Please try to focus on this. Remember, friends, this is applicable to every field. In every field, this is applicable. What is that? There is no question without an answer. Listen very carefully. These questions are generated out of the solutions. Like, why did this thing went wrong? When I ask this question, that means it was in its original state, healthy state. Now it went wrong. Therefore, I'm asking a question that why did or how did this went wrong? So to bring back to that normal state is a solution. As far as possible, certain things cannot be brought back to the normal state. But one thing is, for every question that we raise in the cosmos, there is an answer. No doubt about it. But our problem is that either we don't know the solution for the problem. I don't know the solution. So I'm searching for solutions. But my health is not good. Then I search for different diagnostic centers, different doctors. What exactly, who will diagnose this problem and who will treat me properly? Which doctor can help me? First opinion, second opinion, third opinion, fourth opinion. I continue. So one problem with all of us is either we don't know the solution, or now comes up the next point, very interesting. We don't like the solution. Most of the cases we are in this condition now. There's a problem. Problem created because of the collective human thinking, human habits, human behavior, human thoughts. Thinking, of course, thoughts only. The misadventure, certain misadventures we take and affecting the whole globe. Whatever they are, individually a misadventure I do. I don't take, I adventure with my physical body, with my health, landing up myself in different critical situations of life. So many times solutions are offered, but the problem with me is I don't like the solution. So I'm addicted to one particular food or a habit, bad habit. Doctor says, if you want to survive, give up this habit. But I cannot give up. I don't like that solution. Accept that solution. You tell me any other thing, I will do. But that is the only thing to be done. Like lockdown imposed all over the world. Not at once, of course, at different times, in different countries, in different at different levels. When you see these conditions on the globe, that I don't I don't want to be imposed, I don't want to be confined, but that is the solution. No other way. So there's no other way. If you want to curtail this spread of coronavirus, that's the only way. Vaccination is, so many countries are, so many problems are there. I'm not enumerating the vaccination problem. That is not the purpose of my talk today. But impact of all these things. So my question is that even though there is a solution for all the problems, but sometimes I don't know the solution. Sometimes I don't like the solution, even though the solutions are offered. So but all these things leading to stress. Now the question is, what is stress? And you must have heard this word everywhere, every doctor, and friends, remember, about 40, 50 years back, when I was a child, I never heard this word called stress. It was not used in the schools and colleges. It is not, I'm stressed out. No, child also speaks about it now. I'm under stress. So parents said, don't put stress. Now today only I saw a Twitter from in the news I was reading, a little girl was complaining from Kashmir. She has sent an appeal to Modi that I'm a 6-year-old, but I am asked to sit online classes between 10 to 2, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We can't bear it. So that means they are also under stress. That's the age actually to play, to enjoy life. So we are actually got into a kind of, the self-created pressure, it is called. Therefore, what is stress? It is actually so many thoughts are overlapping. Mind is full of thoughts. Tomorrow we'll see about it. And they are unregulated. Hodgepodge condition is created in the mind. I'm not ironing them each one. I'm not segregating my life properly, dividing into beautiful layers and then time-wise and disciplined life and thinking. No, all the thoughts are just put it. Nobody likes, of course, a food or mixture of all types of chutneys, all types of vegetables, all types of dishes in one bowl. Everything is mixed. It may look tasty, but you will not enjoy every day. Sometimes you may like that kind of a dish. Okay. But so stress is not like that. Stress is so many thoughts are overlapping. And on one point, multiple lines are going through. What will happen to the point? The point will come under heavy stress. So same moment in the same time, the moment T called T1 time, and the same particular moment, I'm overburdened by so many thoughts, and then it's creating a energy pressure, negative pressure on me. And therefore, I don't know how to respond to these kind of challenges that are posed either by self-created challenges or challenges are imposed upon me. But I don't know how to respond. My response is disorganized, unspecified. There's no specific, like it's not a mathematical 2 + 2 = 4, correct answer. So I'm reacting. What's your name? Why the hell you want to know? Another reaction. So somebody asks, what's your date of birth? Why should I tell you? Hey, if you don't want to tell, don't tell. That's okay. But then why do you react in that sense? So, friends, we are making our lives a mess. We have already made our lives a big mess. Therefore, what is the epicenter? Like epicenter of earthquake. What is the epicenter now? So epicenter is cocktail. All the thoughts are woven, interwoven. If you can see my hand there, and then you can interwoven. I'll put the next slide also. And our understanding of the principles of life is incomplete. I'm talking of basic principles of life. I'm not giving a philosophical lecture now. I'm not talking about God, creator, creation, heaven, hell. I'm not talking about all these things at all. There's something called human appropriateness. Appropriate behavior, appropriate response, appropriate solutions, appropriate thinking. There must be some appropriate decency, human dignity. Like how sad it is, people are making business out of dead bodies. Shameless. How can you charge 75,000 rupees, 80,000 rupees to carry a dead body for 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers? Any meaning in it? But that's what is happening. No decency, no dignity, no sensitivity. So everybody all over the world, every sector want to make business out of it. I'm not asking you to go into losses. So appropriateness is not there. So I'm talking to you, subject is given to me. So I must talk appropriately, no? Confine myself to the subject. So this is the epicenter. If I don't know how to respond intelligently, sensibly, appropriately to the challenges that that I face consistently, constantly, challenges that are coming either from the outer world or from the inner world. That is missing. And then what is happening now? Mind is pulled in different directions. It's like this. Imagine, now see this, mind is pulled in all directions. I don't know how to organize my life. So all the thoughts are pulling you, pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling. Horrible, isn't it? Can you imagine? All the thoughts are eating you. Plenty of desires and hopes and ambitions, and then not wrong with all these things, but an appropriateness. Oh, I have not gone to a mall or a movie since past 1 year. I must go at any cost and get corona. Of course, halls are not there, of course, luckily. You know, one youngster commented in America. You know, there was a movement also. Corona is all nonsense it is. So they had a corona parties. And one boy died, a youngster. I read it in the newspaper last year. And he spoke to the nurse there that I made a mistake. I thought it was all hoax. I overplayed. I took it for granted. Now it has costing me life. And the sister cried. She could not save him. This is what I call appropriateness. With respect to time, with respect to our actions, with respect to our planning, to achieve our goals, we're talking otherwise. So what are the effects of pandemic now? The list is not pleasant. Now I'm going to present an unpleasant list. Many other unpleasant things are there. I'm not putting all those things. First one, physical disorders. Where from this black fungus has come? No, yellow fungus, dark fungus, white fungus. Ill health, lack of. I got a video where in the house also you can do exercise. They put 2 chairs and start like number 8 fashion. And somebody forwarded a video. Make 100 rounds like that, and the body twists and then twists. A good exercise, even in the small room. One orthopedic doctor told me that, Swamiji, I am actually on the terrace only. I am walking 7 kilometers. Can you believe? He said. I said, I wondered. I am walking because I am so used to the walking every day on the beach road. Physical disorders. Medical health, a big question. Effect of pandemic. What is all we are going through. No country can suddenly, lakhs and lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of people. Suddenly, you cannot have an hospital with 2 lakh beds, 3 lakh beds. So many doctors, nurses, equipment, investment. No country can cope up. But we have coped better. Of course, at the loss of something, of course. But even we did not let loose the reins from our hand. It did not happen completely havoc. Of course, it took time for us to control the horses in our country. But we have done a great job. All states. And fear, I spoke about it already. Depression, of course. How many people are depressed? Tell me, Swamiji, how to handle children, they are depressed. Inability to adjust. Confined to one small room or 2 rooms or 3 rooms. I can't adjust here. So many psychological aberrations. Blocked mind. Frustration. Many types. How long this will continue, when it will go, when we will be free, when I can jump on the road, when I can breathe freely, when I can go to movies and malls and restaurants and enjoy my life, when I can go to a pizza stall and then enjoy pizza or burger, when can I go on picnic, when can I go to mountains, when can I meet my friends and relatives and father, parents or the children. When can I go to all the questions? How long this economy problem will continue? Financial burden, insecurity, of course, is rising every day. Financial insecurity, so many types of insecurities are there. Schools, future insecurity for children. Loss of earnings. Lucky some people, and even in this period, some are making money. So that's what K type of economy. I'm not talking on economy, giving lecture now, so don't worry. Unemployment, especially poor people. It was a sad situation. Once, if I go out, corona. If I don't go out, we starve and die. And so on labor told, anyhow we are going to die then. So let us protect ourselves and do work and feed my family. Uncertain future, impatience. COVID orphans now started again. See, every day we are reading about that. Increasing financial liabilities. I was reading a newspaper, the black fungus treatment will cost so many lakhs. I'm not going to give you the number figure here. How can a poor man afford? Eyes are being removed. So we need compassion now. Not lip service, suicidal tendencies, and many more. I think all the effects of negative effects of pandemic can be brought into these headings. So what is the way? What is the way? Can we do any miracle out of it? So, first of all, we must focus on our mind management. It's the mind which is facing all the challenges. Mind is in the front. Mind is a forerunner. A body doesn't meet any challenge. It's a mind. Otherwise, if I go to deep sleep, where is the mind? In deep sleep, there's no mind, no problem. Morning, I wake up, I become aware of this entire world. Then again, all problems I remember. Oh, I am Swami. I have a talk today with the organization called Wealth, Hunger, Health. I should get ready. In the deep sleep, there's no organization, no talk, nothing. So all the problems are there faced by mind. In any condition, it's a mastery of the mind which is important. So what we do? We are already in a storm. We have to reform. In the storm, it's not easy. Then perform. So we have to reform first. We are already in the storm. So, what is the thing? First of all, values, integrity, love, concern, kindness, sharing with others, not only finances, love, time, giving strength. Whoever he be, he who. He must or she must do something to the world today. So therefore, high levels of cooperation, global cooperation, countries cooperation, within the members of the family cooperation, societal cooperation. I found that some of the big apartments, then the base, the gym room and all converted into emergency, and then they got one doctor in the same compound, one nurse they got, and then they said emergencies at least from any COVID patient from our apartment, we will take care till he gets an hospital bed. So something services are provided. So there is a cooperation there within that particular community, the community living in one particular society. So therefore, all have, not only money I am talking. You have some buddhi, share it. You have some information, share it. You have some kind of a knowledge to give support and counsel somebody, do that. You can go physically and help, please. You can provide food to somebody, please do it. And now they are talking of in the paper, if you don't know, find out the origin and how this has come out, COVID and all, maybe it would be COVID 26, so COVID 32, meaning 2026, 2032. The more scary, waves after waves, unnecessary projections. So you think about the unwanted future, sometimes you will create more fear also. Be prepared. We know how to behave. So what are the key challenges now? I told you already, the misadventure. So nature has thrusted upon us all challenges. Nature says no, suffer. But nature is a mirror. Nature is not an entity layer. I mean, the nature is not somebody monster who is punishing us. Nature says simply law. It's the law. If you put two fingers in the electrical plug, you will get shock. So shared goals and responsibilities, as I spoke to you about already, family and country and global level. How to do it? The key challenge. Love and respect towards Mother Earth has to be cultivated, inculcated, understood, realized, and sensitivity is developed to be developed towards Mother Earth, and sensible behavior. You please already, all of you read, I'm recommending this David Attenborough's in Netflix, it is available. The planet, life on the planet. It's scary. He gave a beautiful documentary for 1 hour. How much deforestation is happening, how much pollution is increasing. He says and he gives solutions also. In the end, 93-year-old gentleman. David Attenborough, very popular man. Please do this. Reflect. Do whatever you can. Educating and preparing children for a responsible future. Yes, we are in terrible times. Therefore, respect Mother Earth. Beta, we made a mistake. Our old generations were made a mistake. We took it for granted, the nature. Now respect nature. Then nature respects us. We moved away from nature. That is the result. You are suffering for our mistakes. We are sorry. Teach them, all children all over the world. Every parent, every school, every teacher, every institution should do this. And increase the level of, I told you already, personal awareness. So now, I give you one first point. That please note, no other subject will give you the power of resilience except spirituality. I'm a physical, I studied physics, commerce, I'm an engineer, doctor, lawyer, whatever subjects you study, it's all good, no doubt about it, in your own field. But it doesn't give you resilience. It doesn't give you mental strength. It doesn't give you that capacity to face all the challenges that one may come across, and ability to spring back in minimum time. It doesn't give you. Which subject teaches you how to handle anger, how to handle your own depression, your own problems? How to handle them? What is the subject I have with which? Oh, I am a mathematician. Let me handle my stress. That doesn't help you. My mind is a little fearful. Insecurity, or jealousy, hatred, depression, dejection. How am I going to handle these problems? Unfortunately, this subject has been not taught at all. Anger management, and you pay through your nose 10,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees per session. Anger management, stress management, how to build relationships. For everywhere, there are books and lectures and talk, but then they have to be taught very simple things, So this is the thing required. Please focus on the spirituality. When I say values, integrity, your own higher dimension of your own higher self. And second thing is accept. First accept. Doctor, accept the patient first. Yes, the challenges come to me. I will not ask the patient, when did you develop this problem? These are all terrible pain. He is not in a position to answer. Such a patient, doctor has to discover, relieve him, bring him on to the level of dialogue. So, next first day he was treated with pain reliever, all those things, and then he was unconscious, brought him back to consciousness. He was weak, given him some food and drips. Then the patient starts talking. Oh, I am now fine. I am good. Now doctor says, what the hell you have been doing? What are your habits? Do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you fight with everybody? Why are you depressed? Tell me about something about you. So that comes later. So situations are there. Yes, we are in a mess now. First accept it. I don't want. Don't push it. If you don't accept the reality around you, then you cannot progress. Certain times when you get diabetic, doctor says you have to live with it. You can't fight it. I don't want diabetes. Then you have to take care of food, whether it is Ayurveda, allopathy, any medicine you take, but you should be guarding your physical body. It has already arrived. And third one, create new, this is a golden time. Yeah, I have been indisciplined throughout my life. So come create good habits in our subconscious mind. Create a healthy routine. Learn new skills. So convert this kind of an environment into a positive one. Stay inspired. Read good books. Watch good video lectures. Not day, morning till day. You see Facebook videos, some kind of thing, and then you are not gaining anything. And entertainment, you are just failing away your time. But you are not building the material for resilience. Material has to build from inside to spring back, to get back to my normal situation. So how do we solve the problem? Get into healthy routine. Engage yourself in learning new skills, and then teaching children also is a great thing. Then collect material and then learn good through stories and riddles, and for children's sake I'm talking. You also read good books, and then some exercises you can do at home. And every doctor now says breathing exercise. So you can do certain breathing exercises, improve your chest capacity. If you are interested, you can do some other physical exercises. Read good books, interact with people. My dear, you can create new habits. Nowadays, no tension, no? About 11 o'clock, I'm reaching home, and naturally, I can't get up in the morning. Now you're at home only. There's no travel time. No local travel time, and all that reduced. So use the time. Instead of sitting and crying that ek kab tak rahega, ek kab tak rahega, ek kab tak rahega, kab jayega, kab jayega, kab jayega. Now they are telling third wave also will come. So build relationships. You imagine, recall, no, doesn't matter. Recall all your younger friends and their families and relatives, and then whom you have forgotten. You have not been in touch with them. Inquire about their welfare on telephone or a video call. Offer help. You can extend your heart. This is the right time to extend your heart, because you can do it every day, a lot sometime. Inquire, how are you? Everything is fine with you or not? I'm getting some mails from somewhere, from different countries. I'm getting email that please let us know if anything can be done by us, by me. I said, that is enough. We don't need anything now. You are so far away. Pray, wish for the global health. Poor people suffering. I inquire poor people, not only your circle. अरे भैया तुम खा रहे कि नहीं ठीक से? कुछ कम है क्या घर पे? कुछ चाहिए क्या? You reduce something and then you can support. Oh, instead of eating 5 vegetables, you reduce by 2 vegetables and something. You can support. What I'm asking, I'm giving some kind of vague thoughts first. Vague means the different dimensional thoughts I'm giving. Take care of people. You are capable. And avoid overexposure to media. If you want to come out of stressful times, I said overexposure. Horrible things are happening. Then why do you see again and forward it, and somebody will forward the same thing back to you? Then again you will see, and then your heart will disturb, chicken-hearted, very weak-hearted we are, and then we are weak-hearted, and then our heart fails. So many people told me, Swami, we stopped watching TV. That's good. And they show all those pictures, you know. It's a terrible suffering, no doubt about it. But your psyche also getting, so you are actually moving into from the zone of your capacity and capability to help. From that zone, from that query, that zone where you can help, you are moving into a zone, you become helpless because of all the psychological pictures and images that you see. Pray, wish, but avoid overexposure to people. So another important, may I live simply, such a simply that others may simply live. Meaning our life should become so simple, so subtle in our thoughts, in our behavior, in our reactions, in our responses. It becomes so simple it should be. I can live simply and let people, so live and let people live in peace. So your wife or husband, let them live in peace. Children, let them live in peace. And don't unnecessarily create havoc and then fear. You get fear and then you transfer the fear to everybody at home freely. You read some kind of a thing and then you get scared and then you share with others in the family. Why unnecessary all these things? Give love. This is a time to understand each other. Oh, Papa is terrible. No, Papa is loving. We misunderstood him. So relationships between parents and children, and then the elderly parents and the children, between husband, wife, that you know, that kind of understanding, love, care, concern, let it go, let it grow. So, golden rules during stress. First one, seek help without hesitation. Don't say, मैं किसी से अभी तक भीख मांगा नहीं, जीवन में हाथ फैलाया नहीं. I never extended my hand towards anybody. I will not do this now also. Oh. If you have financial problems or some problem, some kind of a thing, share with 20, 30, 40 people in your own circle. Seek help. I know many people are seeking help from different people. Once wealthy people, and COVID, everything make them. And they were having so much money. One incident I came to know, the gentleman asked for a small amount, about 50,000. He was a crorepati. He had to come back from Dubai and settle somewhere in South India, and then times have changed. Can you send 50,000 rupees for at least 1 or 2 months we can survive? I hope the situation will improve in my life. Seek help. It is not a prestige issue. Second one, I told you already, cooperative endeavor. Complementing efforts. And that's why in many companies, they are not they have not deducted any salaries for the lower people, labor class, working class. They said, no, we are not going to do anything. The higher people, salaries were cut, 30%, 40% was cut. But not for the labor people, working people. In some company, I know that, they all asked all the workers to stay back in the factory. They're arranging food. Don't worry, don't go home. Whatever work we can do, we can do. But we will take care. We give you salaries. It's a good cooperation. That HR, I know, so he said, very, very good. Swamiji, we are doing this as a very happy about it. Stick to only the essentials. Essentials, it increases everything in all fields. Essential, only you talk. Essentials, only you purchase. And save money and share that amount, extra amount that you could save on petrol, on kind of living other lifestyles. Share. Oh, every month I spend 3,000-4,000 on pizzas. Now I can feed one family for 1 month. Practice tremendous patience. I'm seeing time here. I have 12 more minutes. Please, no time will solve many problems. So have patience. Do something new to move towards other dimension. Meditate. But I don't believe in God. I am not asking you to meditate on God. God has better things to do and you have better things to do. You do your business. Then what? You meditate on your higher potential. What are the weaknesses? The SWOT analysis. Then am I so cruel? Am I angry? Am I frustrated? Am I dejected? Am I compassionate or not? Am I kind or not? What are the shades I can improve as a good human being? So spend more time with family and children. Oh, somebody were fed up. No. Spend quality time. How? How discussions? Learning time. Family chat. A story. Or the certain good things you can discuss and teach. Inquire servants around in and around you. Need not be my neighbor servant. Neighbor may not be in a position to help. Doesn't matter. Every day I see that lady comes and works. So can I help her? If you are capable, please do. So take care of animals also. I've seen so many NGOs are asking money because they don't have money to feed the cows, to feed the cattle, to feed the what you call dogs, cats, buffaloes. There are so many places they're asking. They are suffering. So this I told you already. Watch interviews of great people on YouTube. Learn something. In YouTube, many things are good. Bad things also are there. Good things also are there. Certain things are there which will make you partial in your thinking, which will create some kind of hatred, jealousy, or hatred. They disturb your psyche. Already disturbances are there. Why create another disturbance by deliberately going through a lecture? Pagalpana again. Therefore, friends, these are the thoughts I wanted to share with you all today. I think I am within my time. About 7-8 minutes are left out. But that's how in this stress, I did not go into the mind management today. Tomorrow I'll see what is the mind management. But these are the points I wanted to share today. I thank the organization. Thank you, Nivedita and Phillips and Pratibha for coordinating, and all the team, Reva and all other many people. I don't know them, all of them. May God bless you all. And then May all the people, whoever is, all of you, your organization and out of organization, who is listening, let you all become healthy. May you be protected from corona. May your family members be protected from corona. May you all become great, illuminated personalities in society, shedding light of wisdom to the people around you. And thus you become a great person on the globe, not in terms of name and fame. Live in the hearts of people around you. That's enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Over
Thank you
to
so
the
much.
organizers.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for such enlightening and motivational talk which you have given. Uh, the topic which we have covered today was how to overcome challenges in stressful time. And Swamiji, with his very, very, very catchy, attractive, and the kind of the ideas and thoughts he has given, I think all of us have been benefited with it. And we are thankful to Swamiji for today's session. If we have any one or two questions, we can quickly take from the participants. So we will have just this 10-minute session today. Uh, Before we start question and answer session, I would also like to share with all of you that tomorrow Swamiji will start the next session, which is on mind management. And I suggest you all should also share this link with all your friends to get the advantage of these sessions. And the session will start sharp at 11:30 tomorrow. So now for the questions, anybody who is interested for any question on the subject, please raise your hand so that we can allow you to share your question. Anybody would like to have any question with Swamiji on the subject?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Pratibha, I have a question. I don't know how to raise my hand actually.
Please, Philip, over to you.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for again talking about the fundamental the basics about mind management, of course stress management, and how we should lead a more balanced life. My question is a little bit, I mean, COVID is quite interesting. On one side we have the unpleasant list you presented, which is very long, so a lot of stress came up. And but on the other side, COVID has also some good, impacts on us, because we started reflecting again on what we do, what is really important. I mean, I know so many friends of mine, so many colleagues, they started with meditation. Finally, they're doing breathing exercises in the morning. They're taking care of their family. They're thinking even about, they're becoming more spiritual. They're more conscious about, the so-called basic principles of life. And I think people in our sectors are very much overworked. I mean, basically they say, we help people. That's our mission, nothing else is important. And many colleagues in my sector are facing burnouts, are very stressed at the end. They don't know why, because actually, I'm doing something good. Why am I so caught up and so bummed out at the end? Which also leads me to another question, is how can we, maybe people talk about work-life balance. So people think there is a difference between work and life. Life needs to be fine, but work is something apart which has nothing to do with life, which I think it's not true. And I'm now thinking about how can you really, somehow include the life in your work, in your professional environment. And it's not so easy, because many people say, no, spirituality is something private you do at home, don't come with these things into my work sphere, which I think it's very wrong. And we slowly need to, we are working 10 hours per day, 11 hours per day. Most of the time we are sitting in front of a laptop, we are engaged in our professional environment. So if you could give some tips how we can also not only in our private life, which is important, but also, include these topics into our professional life.
Yeah, we can, Philip, you can also switch on video so people can see you one more time, because it's on YouTube and I think on Facebook. Philip, you asked a very quite good question. First thing, the good that is happening during COVID is a byproduct. It is not, because we have understood the concern of love, kindness, sharing. I said nature has thrusted upon us to change. And then we have started seeing the positive things in COVID. It's like, a hard way of learning. Why we have to learn hard way? Because we have moved as a humanity, moved far away from spiritual thinking all over the globe. Spirituality, when I say, living closely with the nature. All civilizations were nature friendly on the globe earlier. Is it not? So therefore, certain things are done, good things, but then more bad is done. People are suffering, people have lost their lives, and then children became orphans. So this should be a wake-up call for us, so that, we must, not that after COVID, then again we forget and come back to the dirty life of past life. We must continue this. This is one thing I wanted to tell you. Second thing is, I don't believe work and life are different. Absolutely not. Probably if we can have time, we can think about it. We have a presentation on work-life balance. See, work must be full of life in it, and life is nothing but full of work. When I divide the work, this is my family work, this is my office work, then the conflict comes. I am a human being attending to the needs of other human beings. Certain human beings are in the form of my family members. Certain human beings are in the form of my friends and relatives. Certain human beings are in the form of my society. Certain human beings are in the form of my colleagues at workplace. So what am I doing? I'm actually serving everyone. So I must know switch on and switch off technique. When I am in the field, I should not bring out other things. So if you understand this way, there is spontaneity. There is a beautiful relationship. And there's no question of conflict there. But today I just want to one thing. Anyway, the big thought it is, but I am working for family. Second is company. Suppose company says 1 month I can't pay you salary. Company has been taking care of you for 30 years. Can you render your services for 30 days free of cost? We say, no, I cannot. Why? So primarily psychologically, remember, my family is first. So second comes the workplace. What I want to tell you is, if we can lift our consciousness up, rise, then see this entire work as one unit. Of course, I need to have responsibilities towards family is different from my responsibilities towards my community, different from my responsibilities towards my colleagues in the organization that I work for. They're all different responsibilities. Work is continuous. But if I segregate and put compartmentals, if I compartmentalize the work, that is creating friction, stress, and strain. This wrong understanding should go. You're right in that sense. Absolutely correct. We should not separate it. Thank you, Philip.
Thank you very much, Swamiji, for such a good deliberation on work and life balance. Is there any another question? Any other person would like to take up the question? We have another 5 or 7 minutes time. next question anybody would like to ask?
Somebody raised
Since-
hand. Naresh Ramnani.
Okay, so over to Naresh. Naresh, please share your question.
Yeah, Swamiji, this is Naresh Ramnani. I'm working as a development practitioner here in Madhya Pradesh. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm audible.
Yeah, audible.
Yeah, and in one of the development agency, and also the yoga practitioner at one side.
You can come
Swami,
on
thank you
video
very-
if you don't have any objection.
No, I.
Naresh, can you switch on your video?
If you can.
He
Otherwise,
works
no
with World
compulsion.
Bank. Yeah, Naresh.
So the video icon is not reflecting here. You know, I can't see the video here. So, so I'm really, it's a very grateful to me that attending your session, and it was a wonderful talk. It was really enriching, and very good thoughts for the managing this such a pandemic time, which is very devastatingly affecting the people's life and all. Basically, it's one way of bringing discipline within the life for and keep always a positive and spread the positivity around the world and surroundings, so that people also feel good.
It got cut.
Naresh, could you please come to your question quickly, because we are running short of time. Hello, Naresh.
Some connection problem maybe.
Yeah. So Naresh works with World Bank team. He's at Madhya Pradesh with World Bank. Are you there, Naresh?
Hello.
Yeah, Naresh. Can you come
Yeah,
straight to the question, please?
Yeah, but do you, Swamiji, do you think the yoga has a role to play in this pandemic, because it's basically the body, mind, and soul concept, and it's bringing in all the concept in in a single string. So it will also give a feel of state of contentness and happiness and satisfaction. So do you think the yoga can also play in this pandemic?
See, it will make you physically fit. Number one.
Right.
When you physically fit, because of your high resistance, I mean high immunity, I would say immunity, your mind will be happy. So when
Right.
your physical body is healthy, mind will be happy. But suppose there is a stress on you because of somebody near and dear one dead, somebody known relative died. That stress, with what yoga you can come across? Think about it. Suppose somebody died. I'm practicing yoga, pranayam, I'm practicing physical exercise. But that is a psychological pressure. So for which you need wisdom. So therefore we need knowledge also, along with, of course, good physical body through yoga and practice. Each one has its own effect on each layer of our personality.
All right.
I'm doing yoga. Can I study mathematics? Can I pass mathematics? ऐसा कैसा हो सकता है? वो अलग है, ये अलग है. That's right.
Okay.
Yoga is necessary. Good.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naresh, for your question, and thank you, Swamiji, for enlightening us with this question also. With this, we are now completing today's session.
One second.
Yeah.
Somebody posted a question here in the chat. This pandemic has also created loneliness and boredom, hampering the life of most. What way spirituality can support to overcome this? My dear, highest to spirituality is solitude. When you don't, we say in highest philosophy, spirituality, if you don't like your own company, who else will like you? Suppose I'm lonely and boredom. Of course, you take me, for example. I have 2 workers in the ashram. That's okay. But I'm alone. I'm not lonely. I'm alone. So when I say that, suppose I'm bored, I'm getting boredom. My question is, if I don't like my own company, you think others like my company? So therefore, spirituality is the highest dimension. What it makes you is prepared. So how to spiritual thinking will help you, of course. It will help you, okay, now I'm alone, but then I can do something creativity work. I can study. I can spend time in meditation. I can spend time in talking to others and then reading books. Somehow engage myself. That is a life. Sometimes situations will change in life. I may have to live alone. So be prepared for it. So spirituality will give you that energy, that strength, that kind of thinking. Even if nobody is there, even if I were to live alone, independently, that will not disturb my peace of mind. That is the level that spirituality takes you. Over. Rajendra, I think you are happy.
Any other question we have? Any other person would like to have any other question? I can't see raised hands here.
I think Gagan has posted something. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, what happened?
Gagan has a question.
Who is having
Three,
question?
please. Yeah.
He has written in the question and the answer box next to the raise hand column at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, here you wrote. Okay. You are, what's your name? Gagan Mehta.
Yeah, Swamiji, Gagan is a part of our team, Beltungal team. Yeah, Gagan, would you like to ask you a question directly, Gagan?
When in physical world, our loved ones goes to different place, we know where they are going and we get assured they will be okay. We also move on with our own lives, but when our loved one dies, we don't know where they are going and what is the message for us from them. Yeah, Gagan, that dimension is different. Therefore, some people I tell you, in this entire globe, somebody believes that the soul exists after death, somebody doesn't believe. Some people believe, some people don't believe. That's one thing. So when the loved ones go, one thing you assure, one thing you feel, this is something. You may not know whether they are happy or not, but you can make them happy. How I tell you? The entire universe, entire thing is not only the one energy packet, physical level, but also at the mental level, all the beings are connected. It's a one mental pool. So we are all connected through thoughts. Mind will be there even after death. So what you can do is morning and evening, you can talk to them, pray to God and to take care of them and give your pleasant thoughts. Whatever you want to communicate. Don't make them, I can't live without you. I'm suffering here. Why did you go? Then they get more disturbed with these thoughts. So give them energy, give them support, pray for them. Then that will give you peace of mind. That's the only way you can do. I'm not going into other dimensions of this topic. Thank you.
Swamiji.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is, I have lost.
Your voice is very low, my dear.
Gagan, can you switch on your video also, Gagan?
Yeah, okay.
Your voice is very low, feeble.
Is it audible now?
Not much.
Not much. Okay.
Pratibha, you are on mute.
Gagan, can you just, yeah, now we can see you, Gagan.
Yeah. Is my voice audible, Swamiji, now?
Now better.
Better, na? Okay. So, Swamiji, in this pandemic, I have lost two loved ones of mine, my wife and my father-in-law. Now, when they died, they could not speak a word to me. So I don't know what were happening to them actually. So I was thinking in my mind that why God has created such a situation that when some loved one dies, they cannot communicate us to what were happening to them and where they are going. So these thoughts comes to my mind quite often. Now, isn't a way that God should have created this kind of system that the loved one who is just leaving us, just at their moment of dying, they just communicate at last that they are going to such and such place, and now they will be okay, and you in the physical world continue with your life. Then we will be, for the whole life we will get assured, and we won't often remember them and get ourselves also worried. So that's sometimes I think, but I don't know what's the answer to that.
See,
Yeah,
I'm very sorry to hear that
right.
your wife and your father, no,
Father-in-law,
father-in-law.
father-in-law, right,
Very sorry to hear them. It's a great loss. It's not easy to bear,
right.
and then it is a great loss. And little bit sorrow in the heart. All that is fine. I'm still asking you one question.
Right.
Yes, you said right. If they can communicate and go, some do.
Only at the last moment I am saying, not
La,
quite
no,
often.
no, no, no.
एक
Last
बार बोल दें कि मैं जा रहा हूँ, आप लोग चुप
ऐसे
रहिए,
भी
बस.
लोग हैं
ऐसा क्यों नहीं
गगन,
होता?
ऐसे भी लोग
अच्छा,
थे।
अच्छा,
एक बार बोल के भी गए वाले बहुत लोग थे। मैं जानता हूँ कई लोगों को।
ओके,
वो
ओके.
टाइम भी देके गए, कुछ लोग इशारा भी दे दिए। आई नो सो मेनी थिंग्स, सो मेनी पीपल। तो ये भी ऐसे
Right.
कुछ लोगों को ऐसा होता है, प्रमोशंस कहो, पहले पता चल जाता है। Okay, that way they come to know in the beginning, and then they can tell and then communicate. Otherwise, it's that is not given to people. That is suddenly they go. But what I want to tell you is two things important. You know what are their ambitions in life. If you can fulfill them, which are they are holding on, holding them for others, for the children or for anybody, you give them promise that I will take care of you mentally. You communicate, and I'm sure you will get. And when your mind is peaceful, absolutely peaceful, there are people who receive communications from other side. If your mind is peaceful, the mind is agitated, then you cannot receive anything. But then my question is, make them happy through your thoughts. Make them, don't put them in more basic condition, and they're already suffering. We are adding more to it by worrying.
Yes, yes.
So they get more worry. So don't worry. Stop worrying, communicate, and live, and support those ideals that they have. And then give them, no problem, I will take care of children. I am there with you all the time. You relax. That's why we pray, no? Let the further evolution journey be taken care properly.
Yes, yes, yes. No, that we do, but sometimes it gets difficult.
But then, of course, one thing, this kind of feeling that what you have, nobody can fill it.
Right.
I'll give you one technique. If you become a Mahayogi, you can do it. That is a different technique altogether.
Yeah.
We are not fit for it.
Right, right.
Okay. Sorry to hear again. May God give you a lot of strength, Gagan.
Right,
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for helping Gagan with this painful condition. Should we have any another question?
So I think we can conclude.